interesting episode.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Breakroom.
Hey, Macarena.
All right. This is the Daily Live News Show. I was trying to both transition and
you
yes,
did
and
correctly.
there,
Yeah,
Tony.
that was great.
This is the Daily Live News Show here from New Rockstars. We're coming at you live from our Los Angeles headquarters, our actual break room here at New Rockstars. We're thrilled to have you. Today we're going to be talking Namor news, some Joker 2 news. Might even talk a little bit about Hulu's Prey.
Yeah.
And of course we'll be talking IRONHEART, RIRI Williams, some other cool news coming out of there. Joining me on the illustrious panel.
We're drinking already.
Already satiated.
Yep.
We've got Tommy Bechtold.
Hey, I'm feeling wet.
We got two
yes.
drinks. We got two drinks in the chair.
Oh boy, okay,
Yeah.
there's an inside joke that you guys will never know about. Jessica and Coy,
Yeah.
both here holding down that half of the table, and my name's Zach. We're all thrilled to be here. I just want to say real quick, anybody that caught yesterday's episode, I hope you didn't. And if you did, if you were a part of yesterday's episode, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Yeah.
Tommy and I are forever changed.
Yes.
Definitely don't go back and watch it. We don't want that episode to gain any traction on the internet.
I will be honest, I was coated in hot pepper dust from my smooch to my gooch last night. I was breathing fire.
From your rooter to your tutor.
That's right.
Okay. Oh man, from his mouth hole to his south pole. Again, you should be ashamed of yourself if you contributed to
That was
yesterday's
no good.
event.
And by the way, you're going to be put to the test today, and if I see any more acting up with the super chats, Wednesday's just going to be ice cream sundaes again, but they're all going to be delicious. So I'm done being messed with.
Well, speaking of which, so yesterday some terrible people kept donating money in super chats, making us do bad stuff. Luckily, none of those people are back today, and these are only good people that are watching today.
Right, I was wrong. Trash day is actually Tuesday, and now the trash is gone.
Yes.
We got all the classic trash bags are out of here. We're on good days. Ben, don't test me. Today's redemption is all about common sense, baby. Particularly taste and touch. You know what I'm saying? A little touch, a little taste. For every $100 we raise, our sick and twisted resident chef John has cooked up a mystery item. Stop donating money and let me finish. All right, we're going to be blindfolded, and we have to guess correctly what this mystery item in the bowl is. Everything's edible. No one's going to die. Some of them are a little disgusting. If we fail to guess, you get to pick. If you don't want to taste it, you can just touch it, okay? The chat will decide who's going to go. Once someone correctly guesses, they are out. So in the end, there might just be me putting my hands in 5 different bowls, crying, trying to figure out what the hell has gone wrong with my life.
Tuesday.
So once again, for every $100 we raise, one of us is going to put a blindfold on, reach into a mystery bowl, or, Mr. Feeney, do not push me today, okay? We're going to reach into a mystery bowl, or we're going to taste something out of a mystery bowl. We have to identify what we are tasting. The main item, because there are little savory sauces or sweet sauces on some of the items. You don't got to get those. You got to get the main item. Okay?
So we're blindfolded while you put something in our mouth?
That's right. Once
What could go
again,
wrong?
I guess a little history repeating itself.
What could go wrong?
Let's get to the headlines.
Let's get to the headlines. All right. Okay, Samil, Mr. Feeney, Vrail, JSP, you're off to a bad start. But you know what's off to a good start? Joker 2.
Yeah.
We got some casting news. Yesterday we talked a little bit about Joker 1 actress Zazie Beetz, kind of talking about the film being a musical, supposedly. Today we got confirmation that she's in talks to reprise her role as Sophie Dumond in the Todd Phillips directed Warner Brothers DC sequel, Joker, Folie à Deux.
I say pretentious.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's probably gonna be a lot of flashbacks of like him being, because if it takes place mainly in Arkham, I think it's him being like, no, I was in love with the most beautiful woman that I followed everywhere.
Yeah, that I stalked in my apartment building. Her name was Zazie Beetz.
So, and if he can imagine,
Her name was Zazie Beetz.
if he can imagine most of his interactions with her in the first movie, why not continue to imagine interactions?
I want
with
to
her?
point. I'm very disturbed. We're already halfway to this awful, awful challenge.
Brianna.
From the twisted mind of John Costa. Mystery touch taste food day. And people like Brianna Harris are sending us down a dark, twisted path.
Shame on you. Ms. Marvel producer Adil El Arbi has expressed that he would like to see Lockjaw appear in a future Ms. Marvel project. And I like you said, future Miss Marvel project, not a season 2 necessarily. Some appearance, right? She's going to show up in films, probably in other series. Who knows?
That big dog.
I do love. He doesn't seem like maybe the most familiar with the character.
Yeah.
He did not refer to Lockjaw as Lockjaw. He said she has that big dog. If there's another season or movie, that big dog is going to have to be a big character.
Well, the
in it.
dog
That's right.
can jump.
A little Dr. Freeze moment. Sorry, Jessica.
No, I was, and it was worse because you were talking to Zach and I was talking to Coy. Lockjaw can jump. He can. It's not jump time, but he can jump through like places, right? He
Dimensional
can.
portals.
Yeah, he can just
go. He can be somewhere else. It's like Bamfing without
Yeah.
the sulfur.
So, I don't.
Yes. Yeah.
Is that a good idea? All right, I mean, go off.
And
Do
we
whatever
did
you
say,
want.
he appeared in the ill-fated ABC series, The Inhumans.
Yes.
Right? Like Tommy pointed out, in kind of a Clifford the Big Red Dog-esque kind
Yeah,
of way.
the technology has improved.
Yes.
Sounds to me like he could be in the Marvels. Because
Yeah.
that would allow
Lockjaw?
for, because if we're going to have her jumping and stuck in space, maybe that's how she gets to...
In the comics, was he working with Medusa?
In the comics, I think of him as
Yes.
being Medusa and,
Black
When was
Bolt,
my
Black Bolt,
ex-wife
right?
in the
Right?
Yeah, but
comics?
he was in the
Heyo.
family.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Like, so he was part of the royal
a
family.
core member of the Inhumans.
I
Yeah.
chopped perfectly.
But now-
and
Like
I'm sorry.
Korvac and everyone all talked to him.
Absolutely. And now it is interesting, right? Like they've kind of made a point so far in the MCU. She's not connected necessarily with the Inhumans. It seems like they're trying to connect her to mutants, mutant kind. Whereas Lockjaw is kind of like from the Inhumans part of things. But maybe they could rewrite that too.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Mutant dog.
appear yet in
Mutant dog.
MCU. Yeah,
Mutant
why
dog
not?
jumping through
Why
time.
not?
Also, he could have prevented the whole plot of Multiverse of Madness.
Maybe they won't do it because
Thank God he didn't. Thank God he didn't. What else would they have
there's
talked about
only
in that
room
movie?
for one dog.
Yeah.
And my dog's in Hawkeye that has one eye.
Lucky.
Very
pizza
sad.
dog.
Well, quick shout out to somebody actually pitched. I think that was Brian at the beginning of the show pitching a holiday movie built around Lucky, the dog. It was called back to yesterday's Mandatory Fun holiday movie segment.
We're actually being fined for that segment. I'm told some of the ideas were so hot. Yeah,
So hot they melted the snow.
The YouTube police are called. They're coming for
Again,
us.
whatever you do, don't go back and watch yesterday's episode. Okay, James Gunn put to rest some rumors about Alpha Groot appearing in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Now, these rumors mostly stem from Vin Diesel in an interview he gave while promoting Bloodshot, which was maybe a 2020 release. So these have been out there for a minute. He said Vin was, actually, we have that clip. Let's play the Vin Diesel interview.
Have you seen any scripts there? We know you're going to say I am Groot, but what can we expect if we see again what version of that character you hoping to bring to life?
I only have 2 words about that character, and it is Alpha Groot.
I love him so much.
Unfortunately, one of those words was incorrect.
Yes.
He's batting 500. He's doing okay.
Yeah,
He's trying here.
Which James Gunn's quote was, Vin was musing out loud. He hadn't read Volume 3. There's the quote. There's the tweet. What you saw at Comic-Con was Groot in Volume 3, and he's not Alpha Groot. Now,
Could be a lie.
that's right. Maybe he doesn't want to spoil a fun surprise.
Like, why did
Correct
Vin
moment.
straight up say that? Why would he say that?
2 years ago. He's like, all right, guys, this is the third act.
Alpha Groot.
He's out here, we are Grootin'.
Oh my god.
I like
that's
it.
So funny.
Groot
I love him.
musing. If you've never Groot mused on a
musing
summer
out
night.
loud is such a weird concept.
Ah, Groot. Take your best gal to the beach and just do some Groot musing while the sun sets. And then when the sun goes down, it goes down in the car. You know what I'm saying? Then you're Groot fusing.
Then you're
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Hey, yo.
Sometimes with my remote, I'm mute groozing.
Whoa.
Okay, it appears that Black Panther: Wakanda Forever has entered reshoots. We got that from Tina Huerta, the Namor actor, saying via Twitter that he has started filming reshoots for Wakanda Forever. Actually, he said he started a few weeks ago. Which is just, I mean, this is routine for Marvel movies, and it's fascinating. The trailer's already out. And they're still shooting parts of these movies, but they do that all the time on these, right? They're kind of built in the editing bay, as they say.
Well, it's interesting to me that they can kind of receive what worked and what didn't, and they can reshape. And especially if you're using like the volume or a closed set, you can go like, oh, test audiences wanted more of this character, and then you can just do that. It's incredible that we live in with the advent of these technologies. You can truly let the audience help shape the response to the film.
Yes.
And I think that can be a very dangerous but also great thing, depending on the studio handling it.
Yeah, and we talked about yesterday the entire montage in Thor: Love and Thunder of Jane and Thor's relationship history, like going their breakup, was all done in reshoots.
Right.
That's one of my favorite parts of the movie.
Yeah.
I mean,
added
like
chemistry they
every
needed.
big movie, like
Yes.
you're saying, it's a part of the process. It's part of the life cycle of a film. It's not a concern.
But also so strange, it's different from a lot of Hollywood history, obviously. And like, what a commitment for these actors. Like, hey, make yourself available for like 2 years, okay?
Yeah, we need you free for 9 months, and then 6 months later for 2 months, and then it
Yeah.
might change.
Yeah, it's a hell of a commitment.
Graveyard.
Graveyard.
Don't start with us today.
Get
okay?
out of here, Graveyard.
Come on.
What a garbage pail. Maybe Jess will give me a Garbage Pail Kid nickname, Third Day Asking.
Garbage Pail Kids, like the old
From the
cards?
80s, the
Yeah.
collectible cards?
Yeah. Like
Graveyard 3503 is already kind of a garbage
Yeah,
pail.
I like
Is it
that
like
because it would
garbage?
always be like something normal, right? Like
Yeah.
you would take
Was
like.
it?
Oh no, I don't want to talk about what just happened.
The MJ.
But it would be like you take like Kid Sister and it'd be like Kid Twister and it would be like a twisted up kid.
but your
Those are the
torso
ones that
is-
look
yeah,
like
yeah.
the Cabbage Patch doll
Yes,
kind
they
of
were
looking.
play on Cabbage Patch
Okay.
Kids.
I'm gonna
yes.
say Graveyard. I'm gonna give you the nickname
Okay.
Depraved Gourd.
Oh,
Rotten
that's a
pumpkin.
good one. All right, Samil, Robin, you guys are awful. Also,
really
Robin,
nice.
coming to us from Europe,
Yeah.
which I just want to shout that out real quick. Whatever time it is there right now, you're watching us in the middle of the night or early in the morning. Props to you.
Yeah.
Tommy, if you want to prepare, I'll go first on the mystery taste touch.
I think they're voting.
Oh, okay, sorry.
They're voting.
No,
Wow,
okay.
settle
This is not
down.
a
Zach,
them.
Zach said, "I will
Alright.
eat whatever you want."
I really do appreciate that, and I would like the polls to reflect that one candidate has volunteered to go first. So please vote for him.
They'll
After
never
the
pick me
hair
now.
on your chest,
was-
I'm surprised
it
you
was
want
my-
to go first.
it was
Yeah,
my
that was a
reverse.
bold Friday.
It was my reverse psychology move. No, they'll never pick me. Okay, the actor Tinoch Huerta also gave us a little more insight into
Michael,
his character.
please.
Get
Everyone
out of
stop.
here, Michael.
Everyone
Wilson.
stop.
Oh, you guys are terrible.
You guys are just mean to them now.
I know, it's just cruelty now.
Well, because they're being mean to us. These foods might not be the tastiest. I don't know. All I could do was hear John laughing in the kitchen as he was packaging them.
Cackling.
Cackling like a little witch.
Here's Tinoch Huerta's quote
sorry
about the
that,
Namor character. No problem. The character is a badass because he's an anti-hero, not a villain, that's willing to break the rules and do what's necessary to protect his people, his culture, his family. In a few words, he protects his own. And again, it goes on, and there's like talks a little bit about like all the great work they did to kind of tie this character into kind of like mythology and like Mexican culture and a lot of that stuff. There's some Aztec words that I can't pronounce.
Yeah, I threw those in there really just to F you over.
Thank you, Tommy.
I gave you the whole quote, no abbreviations.
But it is cool. I mean, again, it's also awesome. Namor is a very well-known, 80-year-old comic book character. But it kind of, bring him to the screen in a new, interesting way that allows for some artistic license behind the
Absolutely.
character, I think is dope as hell. I'm really excited.
And I think it's also important that he's in the comics the first mutant. So we've just had the first mutant name dropped. So now we're having our first mutant as a lead character theoretically in November. So it'll be interesting to see how they incorporate his part in that tapestry, and also of him being an anti-hero, whether that's going to tie into the world that hates and fears them, right? Because if you've got Wakanda fighting against the Atlanteans or what they're going by here, and then later on we have people fearing mutant kind, this could be the start of, oh, we're afraid of the othering of them. Like they're a different thing that looks like us, and that'd be an interesting precedent to set as early as November.
Well, guys, great news. I won the poll, as usual, when something terrible happens. I will be going first.
I was Eric all along.
John, if you
Those
would,
guys-
John, if you wouldn't mind getting one of your dark, twisted dishes. I also want to point out, I watched the poll. About 100 more people than usually voted in this poll.
Wow.
So I appreciate your enthusiasm in making me do this.
Wow.
Can we see what it
record
is?
record
Yeah,
turnout?
we'll
What does
see
it
what
say?
it
A Kansas midterm election? I mean,
Yeah, come
Okay.
on.
The seeing is not the thing.
Okay, again, Tommy is-
there's like stuff going on in here that you
Now,
can't
Tommy,
really
are you
see
going
visually.
to?
That's a...
Oh, okay. So these.
So do you
okay.
want to do a
pungent.
taste or do you want to do a touch?
I'm going to touch.
I would. Okay.
Are you going to taste? You
No,
think-
yeah, no,
Give
it's
him,
up to
give
you.
him,
It's
give him a
your
little
call.
sniffy poo.
All
It
right.
might get a little sticky, is all.
Okay, I'll taste.
Okay, you
All
want
right.
to do a
I'll
taste?
taste.
Okay,
I'll
okay.
taste.
Open wide, big boy.
Wait, I want to feed him.
Okay.
I wanted to feed him, but that's fine.
You guys got to kiss yesterday.
We didn't get
No,
to
we
it.
teased a kiss.
You guys are always kissing
Not on
without
camera.
me.
Not on
Okay.
camera.
That's right.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, correct.
Can you lean back a little bit?
No, I don't want to choke to death.
You're not gonna choke, but I don't want you to suck it on my finger.
Oh! Oh, what the fuck? No!
Do you want a second to guess what it is? Like a second one?
No!
I really enjoy the disdain.
Oh, no!
What is it?
I think you need to taste
no,
another one. in
I
order
can
to
see
get-
it, and I still am not sure what is going on.
Okay. It's definitely a grape,
Okay. Yeah.
but with... Is it a 1,000-year-old grape? Is it a grape they found in the tomb
So-
of a pharaoh?
Who can confirm this? John, can you tell it? Okay, John's going to come in and tell us what it is.
I don't think I can ever
No, he
take
has
my
to
blind...
keep eating them
So,
until
there's,
they're right.
so it's a grape with something on it.
It's a grape
Tommy,
with something
what's
on
your
it.
final guess for what's
I'm
on
going
it?
to guess it's a grape with
Can I
soy
freeze you
sauce
one?
on it.
You're close. It does smell like soy sauce, but I believe it is a Japanese barbecue sauce.
On top of a grape.
Which might have some soy
Is
sauce.
it pecans?
No.
Pecans Japanese barbecue
Oh,
sauce?
I don't know.
Because I want them to sponsor our show.
I don't know.
Oh,
the brand.
okay. All
It's
right,
definitely
fascinating.
barbecue sauce on grapes.
You know, classic combination. Barbecue sauce covered
Well, John,
grape.
I
you
have
know...
to rule that is not the correct answer.
He's still in the
Tommy's
running.
name remains in the poll.
Okay,
I
good.
apologize.
Awesome.
We will continue.
All
Well,
right.
that was
have to
absolutely
eat one.
revolting.
I don't want to eat one.
I gotta say, a lot of flavor profiles that I enjoy.
Koi.
Turns out Japanese barbecue sauce and grapes are not one of them. Did you just eat one for pleasure?
Yes, he did, because he's a
Why did you do
weirdo.
that?
I was promised I wouldn't be tortured 2 days in
And
a row.
I was told I'd be feeding everybody.
I was just.
Oh my God! All
I
right.
thought since he didn't see it, it was
Next headline.
It's
You're
worth knowing.
disgusting.
It's worth
You're
knowing.
filthy.
Real quick in the chat, who watched Prey over the weekend on Hulu? The new Predator film.
I watched my priest
Once
on
the gusher
Sunday. And I
happens,
prayed the
worse,
whole
'cause
hour.
the grape opens.
I watched it, loved it. We might have more to talk about Prey in the coming days, but let us know if you watched it. Maybe if you, we don't know if we're going to do a breakdown on the channel of it, but maybe if there's enough demand. But according to a press release, 20th Century Studios said that Prey was the #1 premiere on Hulu ever, as far as people that watched it
movies?
and like hours watched and things like that. Yeah. Now Hulu, not known for a lot of original film debuts on their platform necessarily, but
Palm Springs was a huge hit. for
that's a
them.
great point. That's a great point. I stand corrected.
They're selective, but when they
Yes.
happen.
No, I wasn't arguing. I'm just saying that they're not like, Amazon movie drops where they do these big budget movies, or Netflix, obviously these
Yes.
spectacle movies, but they have history. They're kind of carving out a niche, I think, with these genre films that
Yeah.
are like.
They have
that
some
are-
good
that-
crime
that
and
they
like
just are
horror.
good executed.
The
well.
Sebastian Stan Fresh
Yeah.
horror comedy
Yeah,
came out a couple
yeah,
months ago.
yeah.
Also a good watch. But yeah, I love
Who does
this.
have good horror?
I feel like it's the thing that like Disney can't make on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah.
Like Hulu is like, hey, we
Yeah.
own these properties, let's make this version
Yeah.
of it over here. And I think that's why we get those special like one-off quarterly films that are resonating well with all
I'm
of us.
still. It's sitting in the back of
It's
my
such a weird
throat
texture.
right
have your
now.
water, bro.
I've been drinking it. I can't. It doesn't help. Something's wrong with me now. The last 2 days have ruined my
Well,
taste
this
buds.
is not a great advertisement for the Japanese barbecue sauce that you want to sponsor the show.
I will be
Tommy.
honest. Separately, I've had that barbecue sauce. I think it's my barbecue sauce in the fridge that sick bastard in the control room used to marinate the grapes
That
in.
sick bastard in the control room.
I also want to shout out, one thing, we obviously are in North America, the US here, broadcasting live, but in other territories, this movie was on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
It was
in,
Prey?
In Europe, I believe there is this debuted on Disney Plus, and in Latin America possibly.
well,
They have that
our
R-rated
Hulu
section now.
isn't in the UK, isn't it? Is it not?
They've got Star in some.
Yes.
So, like, the places that don't
Like
have
a
Hulu,
different
it
kind
would
of
make sense why it would be on Disney.
I think in the UK it's pronounced Ulu.
How's it
Put
pronounced?
it on in the old Ulu.
Oh, Hulu.
Have you watched Prey on Ulu?
Because they've been making the Predator and Alien comics at Marvel for a little bit. Before that, it was Dark Horse. But now that Disney owns these libraries, it makes sense that they'd slowly bring them over to Disney Plus.
And Netflix-
I'm wondering how long Hulu is its own separate thing, to be honest.
Netflix is now in the deal with Dark Horse, right? Doesn't Netflix have the exclusive
Yeah,
deal with
yes.
Dark Horse?
Surprised me
But
'cause I've seen it.
when Marvel bought or Disney
No,
bought
yeah, I
Fox,
understand. I was just tangent.
But I'm curious how this all like ties into the greater, like we've been talking about, Discovery Plus and these mergers. What the landscape's going to look like in 5 years of like these streaming wars with these big movies like Prey being straight to streaming.
Yeah. Yeah, and there were a lot of people saying like this director's previous work, Cloverfield Lane, was it 13 Cloverfield
Oh,
Lane
yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
I love Cloverfield Lane.
That was a theatrical release. Like, should this movie have been a theatrical release? You know, a year, 2 years ago, it would have been obvious. Oh, you got to dump it on a streaming service. Nobody's going to movie theaters now. It feels like I probably would have paid $13 to watch this movie.
By the way, Film Juice, don't start.
Get out of here, Film Juice.
Do not start.
You're dead to me, Film Juice.
Yeah.
You've been dead.
You've
to me.
done enough.
Yeah, you have the correct opinion on Prey, but
Yeah.
you as a person are dead.
Thank
to
you
me.
for contributing. You're garbage. You're still garbage.
Jessica, you wanted to talk about Ironheart.
I did want to talk about Ironheart. I've gotten better at looking every one of you in the eyes when you talk. I normally look over here, but I look you guys in the eyes, and you guys all have such pretty eyes, and I just want to say that. Look at all these gorgeous
Eye
eye
check.
boys. Jesus
I'm
Christ.
Ivan. This is Igor.
This
And this is Iliot.
Iliot, not Isaac, Iliot.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
you know, sometimes it changes. So yes, Ironheart, you guys, because we all saw those photos, and if you didn't, here they are right now with Anthony Ramos and Dominic Thorne. That popped up. Now we can confirm that he's playing the Hood because it was rumored before. Now we know. Look at these photos. Look at that hot man.
Corey.
Let's see Dominic. Look at Dominique. Sorry, I don't know why I keep saying Dominic. Dominique. Oh,
That's like the full suit, and
Yes.
then there's another. Or do we have the other photo? Oh,
yeah,
okay.
The suit is amazing.
Yes.
The suit looks
Looks
sick
dope.
as hell. That suit, seeing it now, made me really excited for the series.
Yeah.
I was constantly like, oh yeah, I'm gonna watch it, but like seeing the suit, I was like, oh, she looks really cool.
So I was live tweeting the Hall H panel, and I got crap for this tweet, but I stand by it. I said that she sounds exactly like RIRI Williams. As soon as she spoke, and like to now clarify people that were giving me crap on Twitter, her diction, her use of verbiage, her flavor of speech, the way she spoke sounded like a Brian Michael Bendis panel. You know how like Bendis has that like amic pentameter, and he has like this certain vernacular he uses? As soon as she spoke, I was like, we're seeing RIRI Williams, and I'm so
Perfect.
excited. And then I got to talk to her at a party later, and her passion for nailing the way that Bendis delivered that dialogue, she literally studied it like it was Shakespeare. I'm so excited for her portrayal because that character can go so many different directions, and her dedication to finding that her rhythm meets Bendis's rhythm, so excited.
100%. She's also, what can you see? You can see her in Beale Street. She's also in, oh my gosh, she's in a bunch of good things, you guys. Just look into her. She's an amazing actress. She's also 25. I thought she was like 14. So, I thought she was a child. I thought she looks like a child. I was like, she's a child, and then found out that she was 25. So, her suit allegedly does look different, right? In Black Panther. So what we're seeing here is her Mask 2 suit. So we probably see her prototype in Black Panther, right?
Wait, have we seen? Were there images of her in Black
They're
Panther?
showing. It was just showing her breaking it down. Remember
yeah.
the symbol? So it showed her making it.
That's a box of scraps version of her suit in Black Panther, right? Yeah.
So I think it's definitely like, it has to be the prototype, right? And if it is the prototype, does that mean that this movie, or this comes out before, after Black Panther?
No, this is coming out.
Well, it comes out, but in the MCU timeline.
Oh. Well, yeah,
In the Marvel
Probably
timeline.
both, right? It will be both released after Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, and will be set after.
Are you okay?
Tommy's upset because,
No, I'm so relieved.
I've been nominated.
So
I've been nominated by the chat
relieved.
to consume something disgusting and strange. John, if you can do the dishonors. Also, real quick, Corey Candrilli, I just want to say I know who you are. I've seen you. I took a picture of you with my phone. I printed it out.
Oh, wow.
This is you, Corey Candrilli.
That is
This is
Corey.
you. This is
You're
the garbage
trash,
bag.
bud.
Okay?
You're trash.
This is you, Corey Candrilli. Film Juice. You know. You already know Film Juice. Yeah, we were talking about a little bit about this. Also, we were saying about people that look maybe younger than they truly are, and there's a long history of that in Hollywood.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's a lot easier to have a 20-year-old actor than a 16-year-old actor play a high schooler, right?
yeah,
Because
absolutely.
of labor laws and
Yeah,
things
you're not
like
on
that.
set more than 4 hours, and you've got to have a tutor and all that stuff.
Yes,
so
you
You
good for
guys,
her.
you guys in the chat fighting. I never said 25 was old. I never said it was young. I said I thought she was 14. I
very upset about your
there's a
ageism.
very different difference between
25
14
is
and
simply
25.
an age that exists on the spectrum of ages. We have no opinion of it here.
Also, I'm much older than 25.
I'm
so-
also like age blind. Honestly, a difference between like a 10-year-old and a 20-year-old is like I'm
You know how there's people that say they don't see color? I don't see people.
They're just
I-
invisible.
I,
bumps
to
into
me,
me all
I'm
the
the only
time. He's
person
walking
on Earth.
around.
That's what he does. And he
bumping
does it
I'm the
excuse me,
center
he
of the
just fucking
universe.
Rams me.
Well, what I'm curious about is in the comics, she's like an MIT kid. Like she gets
Yes.
into the school and all
your
this stuff.
blindfold
Do you
on,
think
Chef
she's gonna
John's
be like that
coming.
Wakandan reach out?
No, 100%.
Right, like
oh,
the embassy
100%.
and everything else, right?
I think, well, it was that, or I think that Shuri, when she came to like the Bay Area or what have you, she met her and was like, this girl matches my wits.
And that's what I'm thinking is like she brings her into the fold and like they develop the suit together. Because I
Yes,
think this suit we see
100%.
here is a prototype.
100. Like, you think this
I
one?
think this
this
is
is
Mach
a
2 out of like 5. I think we see the one
100%.
she's building in a lab. We see this one, and then she makes the one we know from the comics.
100%.
All right.
Also, these photos look like she's like
Time for
testing them.
Zach.
Exactly.
Here's your sauce.
I think this is montage.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
She's in Judas and the Black Messiah.
Judas and the Black Messiah.
I have no idea.
Okay, sorry to follow up question.
So sorry.
Don't ever
Zach,
ask
are we
him
doing
that.
a taste or a touch?
I'll do. You know what? I jump in with both feet. I'll do a taste.
Okay.
I'm
Sure?
Oh, great. Thanks, John. Also, by the way, wait, Tommy's already retching. By the way, this what I'm
smells
using for a
horrible.
blindfold is available for sale in the Epic Hero Shop. It's a Riddler-themed necktie. Oh man, I'm getting smells, John.
Okay, ready? A big open wide.
Oh no. Oh!
Stop talking! Stop talking and open your mouth.
Oh, God.
It's on your shirt, baby.
Okay. You know, I pride myself on my expert palate.
Yeah.
I got elements of kimchi,
Yeah.
pickled cabbage,
Stop right there.
but there's also something crunchy. Was there something like a potato chip element?
A little bit of that.
Was it Doritos and kimchi?
Oh, you're like on the razor's edge of being correct.
Wait, so was it? Which part is incorrect? It was not
I can't
Doritos.
give you too many hints.
Okay, well I'll ride with. Okay, was it? It felt like a potato chip and kimchi. Both the two things I enjoy.
Yeah.
They don't go together.
No.
And that was intense.
Yeah.
Oh man, that was spicy.
I can still smell it.
Yeah.
It's left the room, but it's still.
I
in my
like
heart.
kimchi too, but before I realized it was kimchi, the smell of kimchi, not knowing
Well,
it,
also-
made me very nauseous.
Kimchi, like fish, like a couple other things, are breakroom no-nos.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that
And-
fridge is gonna smell a while.
Yeah, that's just your again, it's a delicious food, but you're really putting it on your coworkers there if you're heating that up or something. So
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go kimchi and Cool Ranch Doritos.
Here's what I want from the chat. Is this close enough for Zach to win or get out of the next round? It was kimchi with crushed up Pocky chips from yesterday, and that's why it was so spicy.
That's
I'll
gotta
count
be.
it. I'll count
That's
it.
gotta be just for this added spice. He's got to be clear.
Oh.
I hate to say it because it narrows my odds
man.
of having to
You're
eat
now
more.
33% more.
But
likely.
this is the Japanese barbecue sauce I'm talking about, baby. Pecans, which is means granny, evidently in Japanese.
Oh.
I don't know who these people are. I have no affiliation with them, but I put this shit on everything.
Come on the show, you cowards.
Come on, pecans. Come on with Simu. Come on with Zazzy. Who
Yes.
else we inviting?
Anybody.
Get everybody out here.
If you're
Any celebrity or
Iman Vellani, we know you enjoy Eric Voss. Come on the break room.
any sauce makers are welcome on the break room anytime. Any
saucier.
saucier.
One thing I was going to say, Jessica, about the RIRI Williams pictures, I did love, there was a second picture of kind of Dominique Thorne in like half the outfit, but the rest is the like CGI thing, which we've seen a lot of images of like Robert Downey Jr. and like those kinds of outfits where it's like just kind of the thing that goes around the head, but then the rest of it they CGI in, which is cool because that's how they're able to like make that suit so dynamic and everything like that.
Zach, you're off the hook. I just want to say officially it is now a 3-person race for the next god-awful food challenge. Thankfully, we're many dollars away. And quite frankly, I don't think the chat has the capacity to put us over 300.
And if we do, vote for Tom.
Don't you dare vote for me. Vote for someone
Isn't
else.
it so fun? Yeah, he's the one talking crap
He's
to you guys.
enthusiastic.
He's talking
Listen,
smack.
these garbage bags have spent their entire allowances. I assure you, most of these
What's
mouth
up?
breathers live with their parents if they don't get $5 of internet cash.
Jeez Louise.
I also love, it's just, the taste test is like two random things stuffed together.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
not
now
like,
we know what the parameters are.
Yeah.
Okay.
That I'm never gonna get it.
Oh, and then, Jessica, I was
Or
going to
you'll
ask
guess
you,
it.
I am not personally familiar with the character of the Hood.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up next because Koi's here.
Great.
So the Hood he was really popular in the Brian Michael Bendis New Avengers era, and he's a street level criminal that encounters I think they're going to use I think they're going to use Agatha Harkness in that vein of mysticism because there's a lot of characters it could be, but I imagine they're going to kind of streamline it. But imagine an Agatha Harkness type, and the hood he wears is an all-powerful ancient artifact that bestows on him demonic power. Also still has guns. Why? I don't know. But he's got these 2 guns and demonic powers, and he's a hood. And he's really fun for a lot of the blending of Daredevil-esque street-level villains with your more Doctor Strange-ish villains, because he can play in all these different courts, and he leads a lot of ground-level villains by way of his hood. So he's a poor man's Kingpin plus some mysticism.
Yeah. 2 things. You'll be surprised in any comic how many mystical beings use a gun.
That's fair. It's just such an image of like, all right, I got guns.
It's like, I'm still going to use a pistol.
What
Don't
if
get me
Doctor
wrong.
Strange was John Wick? Why not?
Truly. Also use that to like curve the bullet or whatever.
wanted.
She said. And secondly, do we think Agatha could also be involved then?
I think that's what they'll do, right? Is if you're going to have characters in mysticism, I don't think you use anyone that's going to have scheduling conflicts like your Doctor Stranges and your Wandas. I think they should start using Agatha. I even think they might have Doctor Doom's mom introduced in the Agatha Harkness show.
Really?
Because Doctor Doom's mom is so integral to understanding that character. I personally think we're going to see Doom be a foundational part of Phase 5 and 6. So the way you want to do that is you want to be invested in him enough that by the time we get to Secret Wars, you kind of like that you know him. He's a bad guy, but you understand his people following him. So the way to do that is to endear you to him to the level that even though he does horrible things, you love him.
Okay.
So you have his mom introduced in Agatha Harkness, and then you bring her into more things so she's more relevant. I'd put her in there.
Okay. I mean, I'm
Long
definitely for that. It's a long, and that is a long game. But I'm definitely here for it.
I was going to say, mystical cloak obviously makes you think of Doctor Strange and Friends. We are legally obligated to have Wang show up in every Marvel property.
right.
Yes.
Contracts.
So is that how he could get this cloak possibly in this
Breaks
series?
into the mansion. That'd be
Do you
great.
think they could alter his story, his origin, so far to say that he did like train with Wang?
I mean, that'd be a stretch. Like he was like someone that like broke away from the what's the school?
I know what you're talking. Well, I know, and
I almost said.
Kamikaze.
I kept saying it as Dora Milaje, and it's not Dora.
Dora Milaje.
Hey, tell me,
Yeah, I go to that school.
how do they say Kamikaze in England?
It's an amateur. Hey, it's all gone comatose.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
Comatose. It's a comatose.
I don't
Hey,
like
ask me, mate. His name's Jimmy. He goes to school at Comatose.
we're polling again.
Billy
Ritchie's
Butcher.
the hood.
What are we polling for?
Lucia M. Shame on you.
Lucia.
Film Juice, what kind of influence are you on these people?
Film Juice is always colluding with maniacs in the chat to make us eat bad stuff.
As long as you guys vote for Tommy.
Now, we obviously don't know exactly what his backstory was, and thank you for that kind of comics background. Like, is he he's a criminal who happens to come across something, or is it like the cloak kind of has a corrupting power on him, like he's a normal dude who becomes a bad guy?
I think it makes him worse.
Interesting.
I think he's already a criminal. I think he wants to be the kingpin. He wants to be
Didn't he work
a
with
leader.
Kingpin?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
it's Comatose.
Sorry, my bad. I'll point to you to say it every time. So with all of that being known, what do you think that it's going to look like if in the MCU, in their timeline, the Black Panther comes first, then Ironheart in the world? What would that look like for Riri Williams? What does it mean? Is she, like how she said, is she working in Wakanda just to become better with learn?
She in the comic book she really admires Iron Man, and they do this really interesting thing where Iron Man's dead, but he's downloaded his consciousness into an AI, and instead of Jarvis, Downey Jr.'s not Downey Jr., but Iron Man lives in her head and is her Jarvis. But it's a fully formed AI. I could see in this, I don't think they should bring Downey back. That character's arc is
100%.
perfect. But what if they have her look up to heroes like Iron Man, like Black Panther, like these things like Ms. Marvel does, but she wants to model herself more directly after them, and therefore she seeks out Shuri to get the Wakandan tech, and then blends that with Iron Man's tech, so it's like stark Wakandan tech.
I agree with it. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I agree with that, but then I also just want her to be a woman that's just like so into STEM. That's like I just want to see how far I can take it.
But I'd like
that.
I'd like the idea that she's in STEM to build off multiple things, so she doesn't copy one, and that's why I can see her
but
pulling.
I think that's too close to Ms. Marvel, where it's like I admire these superheroes. Let me see what I can make. I want her to be her own woman. That's like,
oh no!
Coy.
And I came in third that time.
What kind of a protective veil is Jessica wearing today?
no
You're like
kidding.
Teflon.
I'm so happy.
I think they just see how unhappy Jessica is with the majority of our messing around, and they're like, we can't do this.
No, I've been gone for like 3 days.
I also love, like, again, we don't know the exact circumstances that RIRI shows up in Wakanda, right? We get that great her hand clapping with Shuri, but like, I mean, is it like, maybe she gets brought in to Wakanda to help or something like
100%.
that? But she gets sent back when Wakanda floods. Can't keep helping if it's underwater.
I like her kind of following what Bruno was in the comics, where they got like a grant to go to Wakanda to study.
It's like a Rhodes Scholar, but it's like a Wakandan Scholar.
Yeah, they're gonna start giving out scholarships soon to people, and like in the comics, race does not matter. They're gonna like allow anyone to join. You just have to apply. Yeah, you have to. Can you feel this? The wind.
Oh, now you feel this.
I was like,
That's like that Steven Seagal clip where he's chopping and he goes, no, really, listen to the sound of my chops. Could you imagine hitting someone like that? They'd be dead.
This is so intimidating.
It is. It's also like
the waiting is the hardest part, I think.
Okay, Jessica, that's cruel.
That's assault.
This is why you should have been voting for her each time.
Yeah, you see what happens?
Evil Jessica, get to 400 and we'll make Jessica eat.
just a little sister.
Real quick, while we wait for whatever cruel and unusual punishment awaits Koi, a couple of chats we want to read out, or some polls we ran in the chat. Who do you think the Joker will end up with, Lady Gaga or Zazie Beetz? Overwhelmingly Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Yes, technically, right. Zazie Beetz' character.
I'm not sure Zazie Beetz' character is interested in a relationship.
No. And then, does Lockjaw make sense in Ms. Marvel Season 2 if there are no humans? And then overwhelmingly, Inhumans. What did I say?
You said no humans. I was like, wait, what happened?
No Inhumans. Or no humans. We don't know. I don't care. Give me Big Doggo was the most popular. Yeah, find a way to get Lockjaw in there. We don't care what the backstory is. John has arrived. Chef John.
Hi. Hello, everyone. The fridge has crossed into the threshold of disgusting. It smells very bad.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's good for this moment.
What do we think, Koi? Taste or touch?
I mean, I'd be a coward to do touch at this point. I can't follow up 2 tastes with the touch. Let's do it. I'm taking dare in the truth or dare.
This is messy.
I mean, you gotta get a fork.
What is going on,
is that?
John?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good job.
Oh,
he didn't like.
There were chunks.
Hate it. Chunky, chewy.
The texture.
Can you show to the camera, John? What is going on here?
Sure, sorry. Hold on. Let's see if I can do this. No.
Oh, it's always gonna be really dark because the light.
It's dark.
It's so sloppy.
Yeah.
What is the first sensation you get?
It's like a crunchy peanut butter jelly pie.
Oh, that actually doesn't sound bad.
Yeah, that sounds
I had
delicious.
to eat spicy chips and kimchi.
No, but it's
I
like
had a grape with barbecue sauce on it.
No, it's like if you
Like,
left
it's like the most delicious combo ever, peanut butter and jelly.
No,
Let
if you
him
left
finish
a-
about what's assaulting
If
his
you
tongue.
left a PB&J in your locker for 6 months and then someone put graham crackers in it and stirred it together.
There's a secret ingredient.
This is also coming from the guy that eats weird things in movie theaters, so I don't trust anything.
All right,
Yeah,
I
didn't
think
put
it's
artichokes in here.
peanuts.
Okay.
It tastes peanuts.
Okay.
And it's in like a, because I would explain the peanut butter, and I think it's in like a blueberry pie. Is it like a pie with peanuts in it?
You're missing one ingredient.
That's a weird addition to anything.
Do you want another taste?
No, thank you. Okay, so peanut butter and pie. Am I right about those 2 things?
No.
Someone in the chat said it's a homemade plate for dogs.
I mean,
With
We are gonna have Hank eat everything after this.
I'll give you a.
since I got 2 out of 3, can I get a hint?
You want to smell?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give you the smell.
What a journey I just went on.
All right, it's under your nose right now.
Lean into
Is that just the last ingredient, or is it all the whole thing?
What's that?
It's the whole thing.
I
It's
got
just a
everything
bowl
under
of goo. Artichoke hearts for the
Is it
win,
a chip?
says
No.
Corey Jameson
Okay.
in the
Not a
chat.
So I only got 2 out of. What is
Boy.
the third
I
ingredient?
apologize. It is a store-bought Ralph's pie with peanuts and ketchup.
Oh, honey.
But you didn't know.
You know what was fun about the Sundays is we drew them out. John's just making this.
John's just out there
customized.
Frankensteining the kitchen.
You know what? John
I
should
did
be.
not like the ketchup.
No.
That's why I couldn't figure out, because I
Yeah.
like peanut butter and jelly, and
Yeah.
it's almost peanut
I
butter
think
and
I
jelly.
learned from all you guys that if I win, I'm gonna touch.
You know what? John should be ashamed of himself because this is awful. But really, more
I
importantly,
was so close.
you all should be ashamed
Yeah.
of yourselves. Okay?
Wait, just stop. Put your wallets away,
Can we
okay?
acknowledge that I guessed peanut butter and jelly from blueberry and peanuts? That's
Yes.
not bad.
That's
Yeah,
not
but
bad.
a lot
That's
of peanut
not
butter and
bad.
jelly was ketchup, so like your
I can't deny. I can't deny that part. You're not right.
I mean, I
Too
came
many- too
pretty
many
close.
artichokes.
Japanese barbecue sauce and grapes. I said soy
It
sauce.
helps if you have a general awareness of what might be in the new Rockstars kitchen at any given
That's
time.
true.
John.
Which I have less knowledge than you guys.
yes.
Here I am suffering for my ketchup.
You know, yesterday, Tommy and I, again, don't watch yesterday's episode. We're trying to get it stricken from the internet. But I went home not feeling great. I consumed some foods that don't belong in the human body. My equilibrium was all off.
Yeah.
And you know what I turned to kind of rebalance me out? Our good friends at Athletic.
Oh yeah, baby.
Okay.
I need that in my life.
We want to shout out Athletic Greens, who are sponsoring this show all week long. Their awesome product, AG1. It's like, you know, if you have a bad day, like a bunch of trash bag goons in the chat force you to eat all kinds of different spicy chips out of pure malice and
You're
spite.
trying to be better and healthy, and they're
Yes.
like, no, put a bunch of chips in your body and burn your esophagus and then burn your stomach.
And somehow you're both high and bloated
Yeah.
at the same time. Athletic Greens, now they don't advertise that they can fix eating too many Pocky
Right.
chips and Flaming Hot Doritos, but you know what? It worked for me
and
last
you
night.
have a hike planned with a babe, and then you go on the hike with the babe, but you're kind of grabbing your guts the whole time, so she doesn't know what's wrong with you, and you're like, oh, sorry, I'm just one of those guys that's so heavy down there. And then
is
so the
very
hike gets all blown out of proportion. Thank God AG1 helped me recover this morning.
Yes. And thank you, Athletic Greens. You know, the great thing about it, there's no need for a complicated cocktail of like different vitamins. You don't need a bunch of different multivitamins and all this different kind of stuff. One scoop of AG1 in some cold water kind of takes care of all the vitamin and mineral needs you need for the day. Antioxidants, all kinds of good stuff for your brain, for your digestion, for your energy, your mood, all of that kind of stuff. It's cheaper than buying a bunch of different stuff. Pennies a day, as they say. And it's super convenient way to ensure you're getting what you need into your body. Not the stuff you don't need that the goons in the chat force you to consume.
That's right.
There's no goon needs to force me to consume.
I'm going to start referring to the chat as the dump. The goons in the dump.
Are they dump heads or what are they?
No, they're
The
garbage.
dumpers?
They're all
They're
garbage.
garbage.
I can't wait to have to eat something.
So, you know what? If you're feeling guilt, possibly by forcing the cast members to consume bad stuff, or maybe just because you haven't been getting the perfect diet in, or you just want to make sure you're getting the good stuff, head over to get some Athletic Greens. They're giving away a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do, visit athleticgreens.com/breakroom. Again, that's athleticgreens.com/breakroom to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance. Thank you, Athletic Greens.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh man, I'll be honest. Corey just did a rescue mission.
Good. Was it the hang
On all
cam?
fours, crawled after the dog that took his fruit snacks he was eating during that entire ad read because he was like, I need to wash it
I was
down.
trying to get, and then he like came and stole a wrapper, was running away with it, so I was crawling, trying to be on camera.
Don't let your sex get in front of Big Bank Hank.
That's
okay?
right.
Hank,
Big
you're
Hank
saving
take little Hanks. That's what we just learned there. Now,
What a whirlwind.
listen to me. We're having a lot of eating and chuckle, ha ha ha. Not anymore. Now it's time for mandatory fun.
Oh no.
That's right.
Anything but this.
The graphics so delightful. We play it till it's frightful. Hit it again.
No, Tommy.
The graphic so twisted. We play it in case you missed it. Hit it again.
Tommy.
The graphics so upsetting. We play it till there's bloodletting. Hit it again.
Tommy.
The
No.
graphic that is gonna make
That's the graphic we like. Right there.
the graphic that makes you so horny. We play the graphic of Anthony Ramos again. Hit it again. Anthony Ramos graphic.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. Uncircumcised villains. I like it. Hood on top.
What'd you just say?
You heard me.
Thomas.
He's got a hood.
Tommy.
Unconfirmed about Mr. Ramos.
Oh no, I mean the character, not the
Yeah,
actor.
yeah.
The actor, I have no personal knowledge.
too.
Cannot confirm or deny.
You've never been at a urinal next to him, or
But I've got my suspicions. All right.
You guys, you too.
Oh.
Yeah, now he's not coming
Ramos,
on.
come on the show and show your piece. All right, now
Tommy, I swear to God.
She-Hulk is almost upon us.
Okay.
All right, let me rephrase. We are about to get deep into She-Hulk.
Oh, boy.
All right, let me try that one more time. You know what? Never mind. Today we are looking at love interests for She-Hulk in a little game of Smash or Pass. Now, Jessica, you're going to take over from here because you are the queen of Smash or Pass.
Yeah, as you guys know, I'm the queen of Smash and Pass, and I got a few images here from She-Hulk. She-Hulk's friends, colleagues, peers, and I'm going to hold them up, and I want you guys, including the people in the chat, to tell me if you'd smash or pass.
Okay.
We'll start off a little easy. We'll go with Bruce Banner Hulk, Smart Hulk, if you will.
And now, just for clarification, I've not played this game yet. I'm not saying She-Hulk would smash or pass.
No,
one of these.
you
Me
personally, would
Okay,
you smash
great.
or pass?
Great.
You want me to start?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, we can go down the road.
Okay, I personally will pass out of just fear for my safety. I feel like he gets too excited. One of us loses a limb, probably me. I don't want to gamble with because he controls things now, but not always.
I want to be smashed. I want to be ripped in half. Okay, your turn.
Whoa.
Call me Hulk because Tommy Smash.
There you go.
My secret is I'm always horny. Smash.
Wow, that's a 3-to-1 smash.
That's a 3-to-1. It
I
looks like
accept
we're all
these terms.
smashing.
3-to-1
Let's
smash
start
room.
in the smash pile. You
Smash
guys,
pile.
Titania, Jamila.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Twice on Sunday. Yes, all
Yes.
the time. Yes, please. Smash.
I'm begging to be
please,
stepped on,
and thank
punched
you.
in the stomach,
Again,
choked out.
Up until recently, I was fairly certain it was pronounced Titiana. And I say
good reason.
smash me till I'm blind. Smash me till I'm dead.
Yeah. Yeah. I have just a little bit of reservations, only not knowing what the character's like.
Yeah.
Character
She's
could
rough.
be obnoxious because I don't know if she's a good hang.
She
You know
she
what I
likes
mean?
to fight. She likes to
I
fight.
want her to hang
but
me
in the,
upside down.
All right.
Beat me with a rod.
I mean, just from the photos,
Yep.
the clips we've seen, very conventionally attractive, wild style. But I'm hesitant. I just don't know if I'm going to find her grating or obnoxious or whatever.
we already got 3 out of 4 smashes. So it
Okay,
looks
fine.
like
Smash. My
I
secret is.
also want, like, sparring wise, she'd be good.
Yeah.
Like for fighting
I
wise,
like the
she'd train me. Yeah, like a good challenge. We got Jack of Hearts in the comic book, best friend. Some would ship them with She-Hulk. He's great, but he does kill She-Hulk in
Yeah,
one
I'm
issue.
gonna pass because he's killed and he'll kill again.
Yeah.
I just can't. I can't say I trust it, and that would worry me. Like I wouldn't want to fall asleep next to him.
100%.
Well, I
He
wake up.
also was controlled by Scarlet Witch and killed everybody on his team.
Okay.
Good context.
That's going to be a pass for me, just name and suit design alone.
Yeah. Also, my ship name with him, like Zach and Jack.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like
would work.
obnoxious,
No,
you know.
Yeah.
I
I
like
don't.
it.
No, it's too much. So I'd
We're
go
passing.
Huddle
pass.
Jack.
Universal
We're
pass.
a universal pass on
right.
Jack of Hearts. You guys, She-Hulk herself.
Of course.
Yes, good God, because she has the control I'd be worried about with Hulk. But she's also like hyper intelligent, focused, and she could teach me 1 or 7 things, and I'd like that. About
1
her.
or 7.
Yes, please, Jennifer Walters.
Smash.
Call me.
I'm smashing.
Crush my sternum with your Shaquille O'Neal sized foot. Smash.
Smash.
Yep.
Also, I'm not for lack of trying, but I've never been with a woman who's taller than me.
Huh? See?
And
You're
how-
missing
you know,
out.
that
She's only
alone
like
is
6'7",
fascinating.
right?
She's
She looks
6'7".
huge
Yeah.
in the series.
You're missing out.
And for all the
That's
other
not
reasons,
that tall.
for all the other reasons stated,
I can
definitely-
recommend it. I try to
definitely
find women that are
Smash.
taller than me. That's like my
Okay.
thing.
Yeah, you arm wrestled me and beat my ass. I
I spend
remember.
a lot of time at YMCA's looking for basketball players.
So we're universally smashing?
Universal
Of course.
Smash.
Universal
Okay.
Smash.
We got Porcupine, who's in the latest little teaser of She-Hulk.
He's a great babysitter. He takes care of Jessica Drew's kids. He's a really loving, paternal figure. I think he'd be a gentle lover. I want to find out.
That's
I'm a
great.
smash.
I'm passing.
Because
His porcupine. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, go ahead.
His porcupines are just. He made them. They're like darts that come out, and he also has like killable gas.
Yeah, we can get him
He's
out of
like
that suit.
a
So
do
wild.
I.
But we're doing him in the
Oh,
suit.
in the suit?
In
No.
the suit.
I was going for the man inside. I was going for
No.
his soft, juicy center.
But he's also
I'm
kinda
a
crazy.
pass on the porcupine external soft interior smash.
Okay.
Nobody can resist a prick. Smash.
Oh, what about you, Zach?
Pass.
Oh, this is 2 passes and a smash.
I say
guess
it's a pass then.
It's a pass. It's a
a
pass.
pass. Tie
okay,
goes
we'll
to the
go a little
passer.
bit quicker. Hellcat. Best friend of She-Hulk in the comics.
She's connected. She's very interesting. She's got a lot of stories. She's lived a bold life. I'm definitely smashing.
If cat's in your name, I'm smashing.
Yeah.
I'm delusional about pussy. Smash.
Okay. We got Frogman.
You know, I feel like I wouldn't feel good about myself on like looking back at the roster. I'm gonna pass. Just I want to keep the notches appropriate.
Yeah, I think this is also like a kid, so I'm coming off.
Oh, as a child?
I
Okay.
didn't know if that
Well,
was.
he's like, MT wouldn't know, but he is a young guy that was like, I want to be a superhero. Syndrome.
The chat is throwing smashing hard. I do not.
You guys know, don't do it for MT. MT does not
Also,
need
you can't introduce after showing us a picture of just a frog person. Like, he might be a kid, by the way.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
didn't have
not
that
sure.
information
I'm
before I
not
gave
sure.
any context.
I only think he is because he's basically like Syndrome from The Incredibles, where he straight up was like, I looked up to these people. I want to be a superhero, and he's
So I
trying to
picked a
live.
freaking frog. Pass on it alone.
As someone who earlier said I'm age blind and can't tell the difference between anybody,
Jesus Christ.
I will be hard passing on anybody
Yes,
that is
fair.
even close to being young.
The Dazzler.
That's on my pass list.
Smash
That's
City.
Forever. I mean, imagine what she could do. Like, I want my downstairs to be a disco ball. Like,
There
make
you
it
go.
happen.
Call
that
up,
experience.
call up T Swift.
Yeah. Oh,
Get her to play the Dazzler, of course.
So we're all smashing.
No, I'm
Dazzler?
passing.
What?
I'm not dazzled.
Oh.
I'm frazzled.
Ooh. You
And
guys.
I'd like to be bejazzled.
Dazzle.
Or Vajazzle.
Yeah, I've bejazzled some people before.
These are 3 passes, right?
No, that's a smash.
Or smash,
Okay, and then-
smash.
Very important.
Smash. We have Abomination,
No.
which I am easily passing.
Yeah.
I'm a pass.
Pass.
That's
I
spiky
can't
and
date
smashy.
people that are all over the place. You know what
Yes.
I mean? I need consistency in my life.
Agreed.
Okay, perfect. Last but not least, Daredevil himself, who I would pass.
Wow.
Pass.
I'd pass. I don't think I could even joke with it.
Too serious?
Like, I think he's too serious. And also, I love a crime vigilante, but I'm also like, what happens when you beat up someone that didn't deserve it? Or like someone you thought was wrong. I don't like just street fighters, unless it's Street Fighter. Unless we're talking Chun-Li. But no, I think I'd pass. I think it's just too much for me. It's too much like Batman almost.
Interesting.
I don't trust anyone that's too culty about religion, so I'm passing. I'm just saying he's a little too zealous about
Aren't
his.
you from Boston?
Yeah, that's
Aren't
why
you?
I know
Oh,
better.
okay, sorry.
I've
Sorry, my
lived
bad.
through some. I've seen some stuff.
Man Without Fear. Good with his hands, quick. That's going to be a smash for me.
Oh, okay. Well, I think I'm going to pass as well. It seems like maybe a fun hang. I wouldn't mind him being my personal attorney, but no, I don't.
Yeah.
Not as into
Also,
it.
yeah, when you need an attorney, do you want to do business and pleasure in the same?
Oh,
boat?
good. Yeah. Well, if
Someone said Chloe Bailey as Dazzler, I would die. I would have a heart attack.
Ooh, well, here at the break room, pleasure is our
Is that
business.
the one playing the Little Mermaid?
I think so, yeah.
We've got to go, everybody.
Oh
Again,
wait, I have to do my thing. really quick. Oh you have
yeah,
to go.
we passed the. You gotta eat
Oh
something.
no! Okay, I'm gonna get out of here
run,
while
get
John
out.
forces Jessica to eat one last disgusting thing. Tommy, take it from here.
You got it, guys. Before we get Jessica to eat this disgusting thing, we want to thank all of our super chatters
thought I
for
had to eat it.
torturing us today. We're waiting for John to bring in the dish. Let's talk more about baseball. The Detroit Tigers
Oh, no,
have
not
once
again.
We also
again
acknowledge, like, I'd
entered a
smash Charlie
losing
Cox,
streak,
but not Daredevil.
unlike anything I've ever
Is
seen
that fair?
before. I'm not sure what has
gonna Charlie
happened.
Cox.
I'm not sure where they could go
No?
from here. Really, anything could be going wrong. And for me, if in the chat you could offer some solutions, we're past the traditional trade deadline, but there is the waiver deadline coming up. What are you doing?
I need to tie it.
So, if you just want to chat some questions,
Actually, you know what?
in,
I'm just gonna get my makeup on it. I'm sorry.
This is taking far too long.
Okay, now go.
Okay, good.
Unprofessional. Now,
I can't see anything.
yeah, guys, sometimes in life, you need to really reassess what you've been doing. For me, I've eaten spicy foods and
Hey, ketchup,
disgusting
PBJ today.
foods.
Mm-hmm.
I think I gotta make a change.
I also told John what I'm allergic to.
Yeah.
So, or I said it out loud. I don't know if John knows.
Read Chrissy's super chat. Okay, sorry, Chrissy. I'm gonna look for your super chat. Okay, give me a second.
Oh yeah, it's a good idea. Let's
How do
go
I
through
get
some
to it?
super
How do I
chats.
get to it? I can't get to it. I don't know how to get
Hey,
to it.
John. It can't have mayonnaise on it.
Okay. Hey, John, if you could actually just delay it a little more, I think we got a good thing going here. Audience is pretty thrilled with what's going on.
Yep, enraptured.
Are you
Okay.
sarcastic?
Okay. We've got, no problem. Chrissy said, funny story. The Egyptian word for trash is tick, pronounced teket or fuck it. Fuck it or teket? I can't read that far.
Chuck it in the fuck it bucket.
Yeah, so fuck it and check it in the fucking
like,
bucket.
like trash bags.
Yeah,
Back, I stole his mic.
I like that. That's
Oh, no.
great.
Are you doing a
Excellent.
taste or a touch?
I guess I'll touch it.
You're gonna touch it.
Well, I don't trust that you didn't put something I'm not allergic in it.
I don't know what you're like.
God.
Exactly. That's why I was like, I don't know.
Okay, put your hands
Well,
in.
as long as it's not
Let's-
mayonnaise,
hang on, let's
ranch,
get the-
or sour
let's show the
cream, because it's
camera.
like those dairies that make my
It's
throat.
none of
Show
those
the
things,
camera. I can't think of a
She
more.
just said 3 things, and I see none of those things.
I can't think
Oh,
of a more.
what is it?
Sour cream, ranch, and mayonnaise.
No,
no.
This looks vegan.
Yeah.
No, but I feel like you're lying, and this is like a process of elimination type thing, which I don't
I'm not.
appreciate.
If Ian was in the chat, he could tell you.
There is. This is.
If
I can't think of a more
closes my
dignified
throat.
way to go out on the show today than Jessica putting her hands in whatever this
I'll
is.
eat it if it doesn't have the things I'm allergic to in it. So
Yeah,
Great, I added something.
Oh,
that isn't those things. You're still safe.
okay. Again, the
Can I tell you what I smell?
Yeah.
Hot sauce.
Okay, not quite.
Oh.
Now you've given her clues. There's a clue.
Yeah.
We didn't get clues. We suffered.
This is gonna be hard.
Oh, do you want me to just touch
Open
it?
up.
Sure?
Open up.
Ooh, okay.
Okay, not like that.
Wait. Yeah.
Open your heart to
Ah!
baby. Oh my God! There's so much. There's so much. Oh boy.
Choking.
Woo, doggy.
I genuinely, what I don't like, John, what I don't like is I genuinely really like it.
Oh no!
Is that the
I have a
problem?
secret. This
you
one
do?
was prepared in tandem. It was a little
tastes
Costa.
actually
It was a
good.
little Bechtold.
Yeah.
It's very sweet.
Okay.
It's noodly sweet. I know it's noodles.
Yeah.
Can I keep eating it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
get in there.
sweet and noodles.
Sweet noodles.
It's not honey.
I've seen Elf.
Okay, I'll tell you this too. There are 4 components to this dish.
Yes.
You've got one of them.
We call it the Big Four.
The big 4.
Salt, acid.
Okay.
I'm feeling the velocity of it.
Christ.
Wow. We're doing a velocity test? Whoa.
I don't need that.
Hey.
Damn, what is that, dude? Damn, what was that? Spaghetti? I'm
want-
gonna say
Okay,
spaghetti
ding, 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 ding.
and
There's one spaghetti.
Is it?
Do you want another bite?
No, I got it. It's in my hand.
There's a couple other ingredients that are not in your hand.
When the
Shit.
spaghetti's cooked, but she keeps sucking, you know what I'm saying?
Thomas Bechtold. I'll say spaghetti and sriracha for now, but I know what that sweet is. Sweet and sour. It's sweet and sour. It's sweet and sour.
Oh my God.
I hate this so
Keep
much.
feeding.
That's pepperoncinis,
Somebody in the
right?
chat just said breast milk.
Oh my God, what's wrong
There's
with
a
you
little bit of that.
people?
There's a little bit of that in there.
No.
Damn, I know these senses, but I don't know what it is.
Well, luckily for you, there's no punishment if you
Tell
get
me
it wrong,
what it
'cause we're
is.
not
Tell me
gonna
what
do
it
it
I'm
again.
mad because I know it, but I can't.
It's a spaghetti with
Japanese barbecue
Japanese
sauce.
barbecue
Oh, that
sauce.
sauce
This
is really
round
good.
2.
Yeah.
And then jalapeno and banana.
Oh, it's a banana!
Oh, the bananas was the
Banana
secret
and
ingredient.
noodle?
Pretty
For
good.
crying out loud, everyone here
it's
is going to have
weird.
dietary tract issues for the rest of their lives.
I-
Was it worth it? Yes.
Take us home, Tommy.
We want to thank everybody for super chatting today. We want to thank our sponsors at Athletic Greens. I want to thank Coy. I want to thank Jessica. I want to thank Zach. We want to thank Dodson and Austin holding us down with his expert polling and production. We want to thank John and Dashiell and everyone at New Rockstars. Keep it Gucci to Moochie. And, stay safe. And some of you take chances. All right. Goodbye.
It was good.
Glad you liked it. You seemed
Goodbye.
happy.